but ni you are no oban.
Yeah.
Oye do. Yem for David na brabo. Yeshe so ya ye can wasam ya. After this incident, God rejected it. So catch and there because of idea I gave. Yakupon.
Okay.
Patience is bitter.
I think but the fruit is sweet.
It's sweet.
I think would go back to the story now about the young brother Saul. So this situation though, Biggie kinda it looks like it's only in scripture, but in our day and time it is very real. It is very relevant. Yes, David Saul in the story no. Saul there was an agenda. What's the war? It was time bound. That is one. Two, even the people around him were the ones giving him the pressure. Because if not for that and we go back to another thing. So the prophet Samuel gave him time. Also man and bird, okay. Within 7 days I'll come. So let's make sure that we stick to the rules of engagement. The man now Erica no. It so happens that in our individual lives, we have set a timeline for ourselves there. Within this time, that's what I'm going to do. And with every plan or their preparation, the preparation, we're supposed to be arriving at the end product.
Okay.
So most of things are not because they are set in plan. The day, we are so much eager to want to achieve it, even without considering the effect of your decisions. Now sometimes you take, you mentioned something about the fact that David was named Saul. Oh yeah, and the prophet Samuel. What can I say? There was even half obedience is full disobedience.
Yeah.
Half obedience
is full
disobedience.
Because you partial.
You partial. Inti
and you can tell me Papa Martin. Now they different. A lot of people are doing those things.
Yeah.
We call that one rebellion. Or it's true. Some people are rebelling, and when you rebel, you have disobeyed.
Yeah, you have disobeyed. Sure.
You have disobeyed.
Yeah, and so like I was saying, half obedience, half disobedience, or half obedience is full disobedience. Now, actually, story now, this 7 days was a man. No, it was on the 7th day. Is that so? And Bible even say that probably can know about 12 midnight. Is that all we know is that it was on the 7th day. So meaning that Saul, can you prepare man? Can should have waited till probably 12 midnight as it the next day, That's when if he had done it, then maybe he would have been justified. We are trying to say, all we are trying to say is that in the scope of things, there's always a time limit. There are always rules of engagement. There are always things we need to make sure rules we need to apply. So time and let's make sure we stick to the agreement. It can happen in our workplaces, wherever we find ourselves. There are things we need to do. We're talking about say accident, other issues if they had only waited. So we would want to say if they had waited, and all of these negative effects wouldn't have come up. Because we in our earlier submission we made mention there, patience is displayed under provocation. Under provocation. So provocation in the case of Saul, the people were pressurizing him. Two, the time for the war was up, and see the people, as in the Amalekite and all those people now who are coming to war against them. The time was up. That was a provocation. So in that instance, that was when we're expecting there. And big brother Saul, he would have exhibited that. Same applies to Henakasa. Somebody may have said something bad to you. Somebody may have done something wrong to you. That's the provocation. That's what you're supposed to be bearing with. So in that instance, it's expected of us to make sure that we display that level of calmness. Because it would help. Because from experience and from observation, it so happens that senka ye trend kakrebianka semu anka yanka. And say a trend kakrebianka baby or ankanko. Because there are times that even I'm can't then probably the Spirit of the Lord will tell you that, yeah, wait. A training and then you realize there can't be butchum. So if you're quite anka by now, Caesar or be the guy funeral. So in every circumstance, let's make sure that we think about the aftermath effect. Miracle King Abasom of the sea. Or one the why you. And I think I'll round up with this. Most of it or not, we always want to be justified. We always want to be justified. Saying a Sinti, that's why I'm also doing this. Etc. Like so, a prophet Samuel, I'm bending tea, and a man, so I think that it would do away with that issue always wanting to be justified. I think that would make progress.
Yeah.
All right. I have a few things that Mecca said na no ekano. I say how obedience is full disobedience. Very good. Sometimes in as much as we are Christians, no. As I'm before, assembly of kind of say when they say ejuma yesini any aketia. Yes, I think then you both na. Everybody understand. Ejuma yesini aketia. Sometimes obi benya bocha